We all have to listen to people, but we don't have to take everyone's advice. And I would encourage you, it's probably not best that we do. There's a quote that I'm sure you've heard. I've heard it all my life, but I didn't know the whole quote. The quote says, "Jack of all trades, master of none." We've heard that before. People have said that about others. They said, don't be a jack of all trades, master of none. You've heard it. But the full quote says, "Jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one." Isn't that interesting? That we don't always get the whole story. That for years, people have been telling you half truth, that if you're a jack of all trades, that you're looked at as if that's not acceptable because you didn't master anything. And that doesn't mean that people who have multi-talents and are multifaceted don't get a chance to master anything. It just means that all those life experiences, all the things that they do and they design and they tinker with and they explore, it helps them to be great in the things that they do hunker down and do. I have a friend, and a couple years ago, I learned something really cool about her. She, in casual conversation, told me that she built a house. And I was like, what? You built a house? She showed me the picture. It was a beautiful wood cabin home by the lake. I haven't been there yet. I got the invitation. But I'm telling you, she built this with her hands. Now, I don't know her to have been a home builder beforehand, but she was good with tools, and she was handy, and she was crafty, and she had the mind to say, I can do a lot of things. And so when she looked at that home, she knew she could do it. It took her a couple of years. She had minimal help, but she built that home with her hands. And I was so impressed. Could you imagine if someone would have said to her, you didn't master building a house? Why are you messing with a home? Who told you you can do that? All of her experiences led her to believe that she could, and she did. And it's safe. You can go in, you can stay. She has company. She followed, blueprints and the things that would make sure to ensure that the home was safe for her and her family. And now that's going to be a part of her legacy. I would encourage you, as I'm doing in this season, we have to listen to people, but don't take everyone's advice. It's okay to be multi-hyphenated. It's okay to be multifaceted, because it all benefits you in the end. And so I just want to encourage you with that story. Hear the whole story. If you get a quote, hear the whole quote. Again, jack of all trades, master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one.